Hi, we're BFOL, Brother Fans of Lego, here today with a Lego The Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring set. This set is set number 79006, the Council of Elrond, or Rivendell. It was from the year 2013, cost $30 in the US, and had 243 pieces, which is weird because it's a $30 set. It has 4 minifigures, 3 of which are basically exclusive to this set. Alright, so first I'll focus on the figures. First off, we have Frodo. Now this is a different Frodo from the sets that you normally get. It has the brown coat and the short, unposable, dark brown legs, but it has a new head and no cape. It's a very concerned and worried expression, which I have watched Fellowship of the Ring now, so I know that this expression actually showed up, so this is a very movie-accurate figure, especially for this scene. Then he also has an alternate face, which is good, a very angry one. But I don't think that showed up. Maybe he's getting angry because he's like going, oh no, Gimli actually hit the ring and it's my precious. So it's a good Frodo figure, and it uses the same standard Hobbit hair that other Frodo variants use and basically every other Hobbit figure uses. Next up we have Elrond, which the set is named for Council of Elrond. He has brown legs with maroon hips and a bit of gold there. That looks good. His body printing is very good. It's like, once again, maroon and almost bronze. His cape is actually double-sided too, with a nice orangey on this side and maroonish red on the other side. Back print is also good. He also has an alternate face for when he's kind of happy. Like, But here he's cross. Like, he's stern here, but he's still kind of stern on the alternate face, but kind of happy at the same time. So it's kind of like happy stern as well. His hair is actually the same hair piece from the Witch King battle, just with a silver headband rather than a gold headband. Next up we have Gimli the dwarf. He has dark gray arms, which is weird because his body is maroon. New beard piece actually developed especially for this figure, which I did not know. I thought that the beard was an older piece. I think the helmet, maybe it has once again more of that bronze color. I'm just trying to remove some stuff here to where you viewers can see everything. So there's the body print. Once again, more bronze. And the first face, very calm, stern at the same time. Alternate face is very angry, like and then more bronze on the back with more maroon. Once again, the short, dark tan, unposable legs. And he has a 4-sized pole axe, which is new and I think exclusive to this set because most of the dwarf Gimli variants had 3-sized pole axes or giant double-bladed, longer pole axes. Forget the name of this one, but it's some elf, and she has a bow here and sand blue color. Now this is actually an exclusive hairpiece here, exclusive to this figure. The first face here honestly looks like Galadriel from Witch King Battle, so I see a lot of Witch King Battle similarities in the figures here. Some lavendery and silver. Also some dark gray and bright blue colors. And a very, once again, why is everyone so cross in this set? There's another stern expression. There's how that looks. And okay, so now we get into the actual Council of Elrond or Rivendell set itself. This is the only set that they actually did for Rivendell. I wish that there had been at least maybe one other. It would have been nice. One thing I do want to point out is that I love the color of these leaves. They're like a darkish orange it's like the dark orange. But it's such nice to have 3 in this set. And then there's a lot of these little like sage green, tinier leaf pieces here. There's like 1, 2, like 5 of them in this set, but it's great. There's actually a lot of columns on this particular structure here, and a nice steps here. That's a cool technique. So check out the manual if you want to see that technique, but it's awesome. But one of the columns is actually a tree, so the tree is actually built into the building here. And then we have some micro figures here for statues, and a nice roof made out of gold, light brick yellow, tan, and sage or olive green. That can be hinged up. Looks good. And actually, while we're on the topic of this structure, there's actually a small weapon rack here with Frodo's sword Sting and Elrond's elven great sword. Now you could give the figures these accessories if you wanted to give them, but I did not because the manual did not say to, and I always follow the manual. Not Lego Movie at all. So actually, the thing with these two structures is you can also turn them into 2 different separate things and pull them apart here with some pins. So now you can have 2 separate structures. So it's almost like there's 2 Rivendell sets in one. Next up, we have the giant podium, and once again another tree with those nice pieces. All right, so the whole idea here is that Frodo is sitting here in these chairs. Now these chairs are very nice here. They have stickered, not printed, but stickered pieces here, and they look very nice. They're actually on turntables, so they can like swivel, which technically isn't right because all the chairs were like a giant circle around this. You can make them into the circle, but I don't think that they would have had swiveling chairs, but it's fine. So Gimli comes up, and as you can see, the ring is displayed there on the podium, and you come back here, and as he hits the ring, you do that. Yeah, it didn't really work that time, but Gimli did go flying off. But there is actually a little action here with this knob back here that you hit it, and this thing will come flying up, and under there is an Eye of Sauron sticker. So when Gimli hits the eye in the movie, you see the eye, and when Gimli hits the ring in the movie, and his axe crashes to pieces, and he goes flying to the ground, so his axe blade breaks and he falls. There we go, the eye shows up. So it goes like bang on the screen. So, I mean, that really worked. That was a nice done, well done action feature. And that's it for the set. Now I'll take a quick look at the instructions before we end the video. Okay, so as you can see here, they have the mainly Fellowship of the Ring / Return of the King symbol up here with, once again, Barad-dûr and Sauron's eye. So as you can see here, actually, one neat thing, there's 2 things on this manual I noticed. Number 1, Gimli's actually flying off. But number 2, the elf lady's bow is here on the weapon rack, and Frodo has Sting. So they reversed the different weapons onto the weapon rack. So, since I mentioned about that neat staircase, I'll quickly show you how that's built if you want to use that technique. It's done like this. Honestly, a very tricky build at first because you could get some pieces wrong. I know I did the very first time I built it. So there's the structure itself. And you have 1 giant page of parts here. A character checklist, ignore the scribbles. Lots of checklist. The figures from the set are actually there. See, Elrond does have the Elven Greatsword. Frodo has Sting and the ring. Then there's the thing for Lego.com. Once again, more figures from the set we just reviewed. And Black Gate, where you can get 2 Black Gates, alternate the tower, and put them together, making a giant combo. But unfortunately, you have double the figs, which works for orcs, but not so much anything else. Then there's Pirate Ship Ambush. Once again, ignore the scribbles. But this set will soon be reviewed. We do have it. Here's the Lord of the Rings game. We do not have that, but we have a Hobbit one. Soon to be reviewed, probably. Lord of the Rings game. Lego Club ad. And the product feedback is the kid. So that's it. Bye for now, and be sure to subscribe to Ba for brother fans of Lego. And be sure to check out more Lord of the Rings and Hobbit set reviews.